Hello YouTube. I am in the engine compartment of a 2025 Honda Pilot with the 3.5 V6. This is the engine that came out starting with the 2023 Pilot. So this video should apply for 23, 24, 25, and 26 Pilots. Anyway, what we're doing here today is just inspecting the air filter. You'll need a few tools. So you can use a JIS screwdriver, which is similar to a Phillips type head screwdriver, but it's actually slightly different. It's the Japanese version of it. You could use that. You can use an 8mm nut driver, and optionally you may need a plastic pry tool. So let's get started. So we'll loosen all 3 screws here. Reset. And you shouldn't have to worry about these screws coming out. They are captive, meaning they don't come out of the housing here. So the next thing is just a quick little tip here is once you have the screws loose where they're wanting to come out, again, they're captive. They're not going to fall out readily anyway. So pull up and unthread just a couple more so that they don't drop down. So all you have to do is just do that a little bit so that these bolts don't just fall down. And then from here, we'll pull up. And normally I pull from here. If it's stuck, you could use the plastic pry tool here. But in this case, it was not stuck. Anyway, lift up and then pull towards the front of the vehicle, which you can see here, that's the top of the lid. So from here we have the air filter. To replace it, you just simply lift it out. This is a brand new vehicle, so the air filter is still clean. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video. You'll want to wipe down any dust or debris that's here. This is where air comes into the airbox, and then this is where it goes into the engine. So you want to make sure everything is clean. And if you notice on the filter, there's a icon here that says rear, so you want to make sure that this is pointing towards the rear, and on the other side you'll see it says this side down. So we'll put that side down and place this towards the rear and set this gently into the opening here. Make sure that it is sitting flat and flush. Again, we'll make sure that there's no debris or anything in here. We want to make sure that we are clean here. And we will note that these tabs line up underneath these metal tabs here. There's another one right here that's just out of frame. So they sit in here. And then the other part to take note is this oval opening here. This rubber sits in this channel. So you just want to be mindful that everything's lined up as you're putting the lid back on. And this little guy here lines up with a hole just underneath here. So now just reverse of removal. So with the screws unthreaded just a little bit after you've removed or loosened them, you'll see on the underside here the nut that they go through, kind of a nut cert. So you just want to unthread them just a little bit to keep them from dropping through. If they are not unthreaded a little bit, you'll see that the bolt is loose here, and that will interfere with you trying to reinstall the lid. So we'll just unthread it a little bit. Reverse of removal, we'll just try to line those tabs up. So it should more or less just drop in fairly gently there. We don't want to use excessive force. You just want to just sort of massage it into place. The hardest part is getting this oval rubber piece to line up properly. So just take your time, jiggle it a little bit as you need to. Okay, so you see that? I was applying gentle rearward pressure as I was rocking the lid, and I'm just going to double check here that this rubber made it all the way around, which it looks like it has. So from here, again, gentle pressure until until the lid sits in here, and it should just set down like so. And from here, we just screw the lid down, tighten it. The lid is just plastic, so it doesn't need to be super tight and just snug. Okay, so as you can see, I use the JIS driver. On installation, I feel I get a better feel for the screws screwing in with a screwdriver rather than the nut driver, but removal, I prefer the nut driver because you get more torque onto the fastener without stripping the head out. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like the video, please click the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Thanks, and have a great day.